podcast. Good song.
Yeah, this sounds like something carrots could grow to.
Crunch into us.
What's up, Doc? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Fuck them.
Crunch.
So, I recently moved into a new place.
You did?
I totally did!
We're not in it right now, are we?
I think we might be. Nobody else can realize that, obviously. But anyway, so it's been really interesting living on my own, to the extent that one lives on their own. I do live with roommates, I guess is what I'm saying. So, Garrett, we're drinking chocolate milk.
We're drinking chocolate milk.
And this milk is not pre-made chocolate. I mean, not pre-made chocolate milk.
Yeah,
It's
so
like-
you have to mix it in with the Hershey syrup.
Exactly. And, well, I have a gallon of milk. And the weird thing is, a single person, it takes a long time for them to drink a gallon of milk.
True.
I went to the store, and I wanted some milk, like, 2 weeks ago, and I bought, like, the gallon was literally 50 cents more than the half gallon. And I was like, well, you know, fuckers.
Of course you're going to get the gallon.
And I did. And I poured half a gallon out when it expired a couple weeks later. So
now you're like, now I need a reason to drink all this milk.
I just offer it to everybody. I'm like, want some milk? And they're like, do you have like water or a beer? And I'm like, yeah, but
I got this fancy cow tit water.
cow tit water. Ugh, that sounds weirder than...
I mean, that's what it is.
It really is. I mean...
Humans are not supposed to drink milk. We're supposed to stop drinking our mother's milk after a certain amount of time.
Although it's super healthy for you if you're a bodybuilder, from what I hear.
Yeah, because it's not natural to have that many muscles.
That's true. I mean, well, you know what's funny, though?
You just look cool. I want to look like Thor.
And you're like, I don't think he drank his mother's milk over and over again.
He drank Odin's milk.
Oh, gross.
He drank Anthony Hopkins' water tit. All right.
Water dick, really. Dick water. Not the that'd be like pee, I feel like. And we're definitely referencing semen right now, right?
It's a lot of incest.
I mean, you know, who knows what goes on in Asgard?
That's true. Yeah, they do have a rainbow road.
They do! They do! Plus, they gotta keep it in the family, you know? They're intermarrying, they're like, look at this princess. They're the result of the birth of our siblings' kids.
Fancy. She just has cross eyes.
She's like, I can't talk!
We need them to marry so we can get a parchment on the something.
You know, I'm afraid to go down this rainbow road too much because I feel like we're going to be insensitive to those that are products of incest.
Fuck them.
They have no place in society.
Yeah, that's really a thing that people really look down upon.
I really don't care. I hate to say it.
Give a shit.
I honestly think that as long as it's not rape and it's consensual, like, I have totally read stories of people who are like, I randomly am in love with my brother. And we just bang it out and live with each other. And we're both like 35 and 32. And I'm like, fucking great.
Good for you.
Get, chemical castration because you don't want those monstrosities running around.
But then it comes down to like, having kids or whatever. And it's like, there's some people who say that like incest is a reason for abortion.
I think it probably would be.
Yeah, I think so too. But like, why is that? I mean, it's not that kid's fault that his parents are related. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same fucking thing. It's like, it's not that kid's fault that the mother was raped, and then it's like, well, it's not that kid's fault that they just didn't want to have the kid.
I mean,
at the same, it's a fucking, these are all
is.
the same fucking reasons, so it should be a personal choice if you want to have an abortion or not.
But my thing is, if we're talking about consensual incest, which I guess all of a sudden we stumbled into,
Yep.
I would have to say, because those kids, man, like, those kids are not, they are going to be,
lesser.
Yes, there's got to be a metaphor here.
Inferior.
Yeah, they're going to be. So if you're going to be consensual about it, maybe think about adoption.
Yeah.
Even though it's still illegal to be in an incestual relationship.
Did Hitler kill incest people?
I would have to imagine so, although I don't know for sure.
We should look that up.
We should. He killed a lot of people.
Listeners, look that up. Look and see if in the millions and millions of people that Hitler killed.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was billions or millions. I think it's millions.
It's definitely millions. If we're billions, we'd be a lot better situated in the population burst right now.
That's weird, but true.
It is kind of true. It's like when, who was it, Genghis Khan killed so many, like, not half the world's population, but like 10% or something?
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot. And, like, that is a good thing. Jesus.
I mean, today, like, then, sad. But
Yeah.
today, it's like, I mean, I could go with, like, 1 billion less people on
Yeah,
this
like,
planet.
the sociopathic
included,
viewpoint
fuck it.
is like, really, we need to probably lessen the load on Mother Earth. Poor lady.
Quite literally.
She is not happy with her family recently. They're not calling anymore.
Lots of loads.
Yeah, lots of loads. And she's like, I just washed your underwear. She's like, this is disgusting. Here's another plague. I'll wash it again.
Speaking of washing things.
Yes.
And underwear.
Oh, yeah.
Our topic for the night, day, whatever, is whenever you're listening to this, listeners, are t-shirts.
T-shirts. Wonderful topic.
Wonderful topic.
One of my favorite things to engage in, the act of t-shirts.
Yeah, I related it to the topic because I have a t-shirt that I sell for my act. It says Wet Dream Catcher, and it's a picture of a pair of underwear.
Speaking of underwear.
And it has like a Native American dream catcher on the front of it.
Dude.
So it's a wet dream catcher, and those sell pretty well.
See, I must say, I love t-shirts, and I'll tell you my mantra, my definition of what good's. I'll tell you how I define what I think is a good t-shirt.
Okay.
But not yet, because I want to first say this. One of the criteria that I would say is I don't wear anything that I wouldn't want to wear in public, and I don't see me ever wearing a shirt that's sexually explicit.
A wet dream catcher t-shirt in public. No,
that's
I wouldn't either.
Pretty explicit. I mean, it's not like a pair of boobs right there, but...
Well, some people have been like, you should actually put like the patch of like semen on it. And it's like,
Ooh.
what are you, stupid?
No, they're going way too far.
I'd sell underwear that say Wet Dream Catcher before I'd sell a shirt that has a semen patch on
I love
it.
how the people who suggest that to you are the ones buying your t-shirt.
Of course, right? Man, I'll make it my own.
So how does an offensive t-shirt work in the comedian world?
I don't know. I like to there has to be a joke on it. There's a lot of people that sell shirts where it's like, it's just random letters or it says something random, and then you can like hold up part of the t-shirt together.
Right.
And then it'll say
magazine
fuck
style.
you or something like that.
Sure.
Or there's another guy who sold one where it was like you lift the bottom of the t-shirt up so it's like on the inside and then put that so that's the bottom.
Interesting.
And it's like a weird design or something. Like they're all fascinating things, but it's like, I mean, I don't know, like they sell, all these shirts sell because people when they're drinking they just go and and buy a
so
shirt.
alcohol's a big factor in this.
Yeah, so I want to start selling like CDs and stuff like that, but then people are like, oh, people don't buy CDs. I'm like, yeah, but I feel better integrity-wise because you can actually use this CD rather than this shirt where it's like, oh, it says plenty of fish in the sea, and you're looking for a blowfish. And there's a big blowfish on it. I get it. It's a
Let's
joke.
wear this to a family gathering.
Yeah, like you're never going to fucking wear it, but
Yeah.
you can pop a CD in and be like, all right, listen to this context. And then, you can still have the offensive jokes in that.
See, yeah, that's like, you can do that in a more intimate environment with like friends and
Yes,
stuff
for sure.
instead of like walking around in a movie theater and I'm looking at you like, I'm pretty sure you're referencing semen.
Yeah. So what kind of t-shirts do you wear then? I love you have one that says curses foiled again, and it's like an old timey guy with a mustache on it. You remember that one?
Oh my god, what happened to that t-shirt?
I don't know, but that was a great t-shirt.
I forgot about that.
You wore that to gym class in high school.
I
all the time.
literally need to, and I'm not joking, I've got to find, I think this t-shirt is gone, but I'm sure that I have pictures of it because I remember that shirt, and that
Yeah.
is a hilarious, because it was like a dude, like an old-fashioned dude.
Yeah, with like a cape and shit.
Yeah, like a black cape, like he's the bad guy.
Old-timey villain.
Yeah. Oh my god, I cannot
a
believe
good
I remember
shirt.
that. I'm disappointed that I cannot just whip that out and like, we can like tweet it out or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is when I'm going to give you my quick criteria for buying a t-shirt, okay?
Cool.
So, I'm into uniquity? How do you pronounce it, do you know? I'm pretty sure that... Dude, can we just... hold on. Sidebar. Okay, before we get into the t-shirt design, because we're talking about how to pronounce uniquity. It's
honestly
a word.
have no
I know
idea.
it's a word.
I know it's a word.
But it's funny because someone brought to our attention the idea that people will use words but not know their actual definition. But it'll kind of work as long as you don't really know the definition either.
Yeah.
And no one really knows the definition of anything exactly.
Like, what's the definition of the?
Yeah, it's like, I actually don't know. I
don't
looked it
either.
up, and when I did look it up, because I looked up for a movie I was writing, because people were trying to define what it meant.
Yeah.
It was just the most convoluted explanation that says, like, it's this thing that's referring to something, sort of, basically. And so, this guy is, like, saying, oh, yeah, we use all these words that no one really knows the definition of. And he's like, do you guys know what gist means? And I was like a general concept? Which is what it is. It really
And I was
is.
like, I think I have the gist of the word gist.
Yeah, I'm like, that's one I'm not sure people don't understand.
Yeah.
But then we looked it up, and it was like, it is basically understanding the general concept, but it is in a written or text medium.
Yeah.
So, but my thought is, when someone says something like that, the word gist, it's like, okay, language is fluid. Mm-hmm. There are new words created all the time and added to the dictionary.
Selfie.
Selfie is a great example.
Twerking.
Do you think about download? That wasn't a thing
Yeah,
in like
download.
the 50s.
Yep.
So, gist, the definition can transform. It's like the word faggot, or fag, I guess, more specifically. Like there's a
Yeah.
faggot of sticks.
Yep.
There's a bundle of sticks. And then fag can be like a cigarette.
Yep.
So like words always have different definitions. So gist, even though the dictionary might say it refers to a written medium, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's transformed and has
Yeah.
become kind of an all-meaning thing.
A gist of, the general concept
of anything. The movie, the
incest.
book.
We have a gist of what...
We have a gist of it,
Yeah,
yeah. We know that there's lots of... I'm not going to go into this.
Again.
It's going to be bad.
But yeah, I totally agree with you on that, yeah. Because, like, words, they change and shit.
Exactly. So...
Like, shit means, holy shit. I mean, you're not actually talking about shit. It's
Yeah.
just, it's an explanation of the, just, wow.
Or like
that kind of thing.
if you call someone a little shit, if I say something like, you're being such a little shit right now, the first picture that pops up in my head is not of actual like shit.
No, it's like a little brat.
A little
like
bastard. Like some asshole.
And then you're not thinking of a fatherless child. If you say little bastard.
Exactly. So I guess that was just a poor example with that word gist.
Oh,
I'm
think
sure
it's
there
perfect.
are many examples where like you really don't understand. But anyway, so I don't know how to pronounce uniquity. Unique New York.
Unique.
That's kind of what it is. I'm just going to say that every time.
Uniquity.
So, this is what I do. I used to go to bands or like restaurants, and if I really enjoyed that band or that restaurant, I'd be like, dude, give me one of your t-shirts. Mm-hmm. And that was a good way to build a solid foundation. But each time you go there, they're like $15 to $20.
Yeah, it's
which
a lot.
It is kind of a lot.
That's how much I sell my shirts for, $20.
And that's like, and it makes sense because it's a unique one-time only purchase, and it makes you remember it for however long you have the t-shirt. Which is why I wish I had that Curses Foiled Again t-shirt. Mm-hmm. What a fucking great shirt.
You probably got it for $8 as well.
I bet I did.
Yeah.
I bet I got from, man, I can't imagine Kohl's carrying something like that. I feel like it was something crazier than that. Yonkers, probably. Okay. So recently I have taken to going to Salvation Army and picking up t-shirts. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I look for is size. It's gotta be large. Or it doesn't have to be because it's 99 cents, and if it doesn't fit me, I'm going to throw it away. And that one poor person that's going to buy it that happened to be that size probably wouldn't have bought it anyways because they're looking at other shirts because there's so many shirts at Salvation Army. I feel bad like saying only poor people shop there. I totally shop there. I don't know if I count as poor. I think technically...
We're like lower class, right?
I think technically I am based on my income, which is crazy.
But
I don't
we're
feel
white,
like
so
it.
we're apparently
exactly.
not even in that bracket. Life's not hard for us either.
Oh. Yeah, we're drinking out of... I have a Batman glass, so you know...
I have a no-label glass.
Oh, boy.
I'm glass.
You better get out of here. You're not welcome in my lower class. Wait, middle class, because I'm white. That's right. But you're white, too,
yeah.
But you don't have an image on your glass. Anyway, so... one time I was at a...
I hope no one takes us seriously.
I know, that's my thing.
It's
is like,
so jokey.
Well, when I go to work at the bowling alley, man... I am
straightening those pins.
The exact same persona you're hearing right now. Mm-hmm. But so many people are unaccustomed to hearing just things all the time. Like, I just say anything.
Yeah.
And if it comes across as offensive, I don't realize it because I'm not you. And I'm biased because I'm me. Mm-hmm. So immediately I'm going to be like, what are you doing this weekend? You breaking up with that lady friend of yours you don't like? And they'll be like, Kevin, that's awful. Don't say that. I'm like, what? You said it. Like, I'm just curious. I don't care if you do or not. I don't know this person. I'd break up with her. You don't like her. And they're all just like mortified. And I'm like, I'm gonna go. Well, like, I'm gonna go clean some pins. So I was at a rock concert once, and I was wearing this t-shirt. It was literally this t-shirt I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Parker Millsap t-shirt right now.
Good acoustic country folk artist.
Can we throw some music in here, or is that...
Yeah, we'll put a little bit of Parker Millsap in here.
Well, it's hotter than hell down here in Oklahoma. Yeah, I guess that I might as well get used to it and quit my moaning. 'Cause the devil, he's alive and well, and he's found himself a new home.
So that's what he sounds like. Fucking amazing, really. Especially live. It sounds like you're at a... It sounds like that's what country should be, but instead we have crap.
Well, I think what has happened is that good country is now folk. Because folk is like a throwback to old country.
Old country.
And also its own stuff. Like bluegrass is really good too.
I'm into bluegrass.
But bluegrass is like a form of country, but if bluegrass would never come out of the country that's on the radio today. Like, the only thing that would come out of country today is, like, let's say Taylor Swift was country, and then it turned into pop, so it is just pop and country.
She's strictly pop. She's not even country
pop.
anymore.
No.
She transitions genres. She's like Darius Rucker.
She's genre fluidity.
Yeah, oh, that's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that's not a term, and I feel like you just coined a great term.
But so was Prince in a fantastic way.
How so?
Like, he was all over the map. Rock, R&B, hip-hop, acoustic album, which is fucking phenomenal, by the way.
Dude, I actually didn't know he made an acoustic one. That's surprising to me.
Dude, it's great.
It's like when Wes Craven, who was primarily known for horror movies, such as Nightmare on Elm Street, directed Music from the Heart. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, with Meryl Streep, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He randomly made one like drama movie.
And it's good, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna watch that thing.
No, I wouldn't either.
It doesn't sound remotely interesting to me.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it is too. But so he's doing the genre fluidity. He was testing his metal in a different area, and apparently he failed because he never directed another one.
Yeah.
He did do Red Eye, which is not a horror movie. Very suspenseful, though.
Very suspenseful thriller. I enjoyed it when I saw it.
Me too. I've actually been wanting to watch that again.
We should watch that again.
Holy shit!
That's another thing we talked about last night when we were talking off the podcast about how I continually on this podcast say, man, I want to watch that again. So we want to have a day where we actually do watch all these movies that we say, like, you know, Back to the Future and Red Eye and District
Jaws,
9,
District
Jaws,
9.
all these movies we want to watch again.
Shit,
Psycho 2.
Yeah, I'd watch that again. Like, look at that! I just said it again. Like, I really would though.
Yeah, exactly. So we should.
And
What movies should we watch, guys? Tell us suggestions if you get this far.
And then we're gonna watch them and lambaste you for making us watch them.
Yeah.
Who would suggest Fear of Clowns? I don't understand.
Still haven't watched Fear of Clowns 2.
The funny part is the listeners who are listening have no idea what those movies are.
They're fucking terrible. IMDb them.
They're real.
Which stands for the Internet Movie Database.
Yeah, because you're living in 1989. Wait, no, the internet was not around then. I should have said 1999.
It was still around, but not in a major way.
Sort of. I think it was still a military thing.
Well, that's when Al Gore invented it. All right, let's go. Parker Millsap.
Back to t-shirts and Parker Millsap. So, I bought this shirt at a concert because I mean it's a cool looking shirt.
It's a cool shirt.
We'll tweet it out. Okay, we'll take pictures and we'll tweet it out. Anyway. It shows a cat smoking. Is the cat smoking? Yeah, the cat is smoking. They're all usual suspects line up, and there's a fork standing next to the cat, and it's really weird. But so someone commented on this shirt at a different concert I attended, and they're like, "That's a cool shirt." I was like, "Thanks, man." And he's like, "Do you want to have a look at the tag?" And I don't care. I'm like, "Yeah, this is not even weird to me. Like, I'm kind of drunk, and yeah, you want to look at my tag? Sure, go for it." And he looks at the tag, and he's like, "Dude, this is good material. Like, for a band like this, using a t-shirt company like this with this kind of material, like that, you should hold on to that. That is a solid investment." And I started like looking at the material that was used to make t-shirts ever since then. So like, this is called Next Level, which is kind of an odd company name. I mean, it makes sense. I get it. It almost sounds like they're trying too hard, but I don't want to lambast the t-shirt I'm wearing. I think they're amazing.
if it's a good t-shirt, then they're backing up
they
their
are
arrogance.
next level. You're right.
Therefore it's confidence.
You're right.
So
I agree.
yeah.
I retract my comment. Cool. They are absolutely next level because the previous level is like Gildan. Do you know Gildan?
That's what my shirts are.
See, I don't want to sound like a dick, but like those don't fit me well anymore.
Yeah,
like
I've tried them on. They don't fit me either.
Yeah, it's like they're not fitted. And I don't get personalized fitted T-shirts, but like if you buy something from Gildan and it's a large, it's meant to fit a lot of large types.
Yeah.
But if you buy something from Next Level that's large, it's meant to like
fit your large type. Yeah. You're medium though, aren't you?
No, I was in like high school. I don't know what happened. I grew like an inch and gained like 20 pounds maybe, and that's like what it is.
Interesting.
I don't know. I do have a couple medium shirts that fit okay. I actually bought a small. On the topic of buying shirts, I bought a small because it was a Next Level brand, and it was 99 cents. Salvation Army, I'm going to probably bring that up several times throughout the podcast. And it was an American Ultra t-shirt. Did you ever see that movie with Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart?
I didn't. I wanted to, but I didn't.
Well, this shirt that I found is like, if you ever see the movie, he does a lot of artwork in the movie. And the t-shirt is in the design of his weird, like, abstract acid trip artwork. And it's an advertisement for a monster truck rally, and it says American Ultra, one night only, or something like that, and then it gives like a date below. Mm-hmm. But it looks very like 80s, the way that it's put together. And I was like, okay, I love the material. I really liked the movie. I think it was unfairly judged.
Why did people judge it?
Well, it got like bad reviews. I'm trying to remember why. I feel like they said something about the script. If we're going to talk about this for a quick second. Max Landis wrote it, son of John Landis, who directed the Blues Brothers and Animal House.
Yep.
So his son, he wrote Chronicle, which was huge. And then he started like just, selling scripts left and right, and one of them was American Ultra, and like I don't know why no one liked it. They said it was a weird mixture of like funny and dark.
So what? Why is that a problem?
I know. I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it. It wasn't like amazing, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
So I have this American Ultra t-shirt, and it's has the retro weird 80s style poster for Monster Truck Rally coming up, and I was like, this is great. My material, unique, good movie. I'm in. 99 cents. I'm in. And it was a small, okay? But I held it up to another shirt I had found of the same quality that was a large, and I was like, oh, these kind of look similar in size, and I know the fabric is like a little more fitted, so maybe it might be a little stretchy. And so I bought it because I was like, okay, let's do this. So I put it on. And here's the thing about wearing a small when you're a large. It looks like I bought it from Hot Topic. And I don't know if I can wear it because of that. But it fits really well other than that. Like, it's perfectly... Like, I kind of have man boobs.
Yeah, so do I.
And like, I don't... Like, that's fine.
But I totally understand what you're saying, because in certain shirts, they look like, whoa! Yeah. But then some shirts, it's like, he looks like he's lost a bit of weight.
And you'd think that would just accentuate it if it's a small and it's a tight fit.
Yeah.
But really, because of the artwork... Because the poster that is advertising the movie, the Monster Truck poster, it takes up like the entire majority of this torso.
Yeah.
So it's like that quality. It's not the T-shirt itself. It's like a print. You know how the screen prints are? They're a little like sticky almost. It feels like, or something. I don't know how to explain.
They're hard to bend.
Yeah.
They don't bend over your body.
And they're not uncomfortable or anything.
Yeah. It's just that's what they look like.
So it kind of hides that, and it's so colorful, and the T-shirt is kind of dark. It's like a dark gray. So like you can't really see anything. But then again, and then it's just like tight in all the right spots everywhere else. And like I hate wearing tight t-shirts, but it was cheap. It's pretty unique looking, and it fits decently.
Wear another shirt over it.
I don't know if I want to do that. I love how the high school person in me. If I weren't 25, I'd wear this shirt for sure. Yeah. I feel like I can only wear the shirt at like a bar at like 11 o'clock at night, so that when everyone's a little drunk, it doesn't look too tight. But
interesting.
I almost want to put it on, and we'll tweet it out.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Put it on. We'll tweet it out and see.
I will. You know, I'll go put it on right now. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because then you can get a sense of this, and we can talk about it.
Okay. All right.
this is what I'm talking about. See how it kind of hides the man boobs a little bit, almost?
Yeah.
And then it's like tight, but it's like stretchy at the same time.
You're fine.
Like,
You
look at
definitely-
this. Look, it's not bad.
It's good.
It's like not bad. It's so close.
It's so funny that you went to change.
I came back. So now I'm not wearing a Parker Millsap t-shirt
It
anymore.
is American Ultra. Dude, it's a really cool shirt.
Isn't
and
it? Like, do you see what I mean by the acid trip? And like, look at this. Like, look at these guys, and we're all over here.
Just do like, I'd say before you wear it, like do
like 50 push-ups.
Yeah, and then you'll be perfect. Because like when you work out right before you go out, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
You feel good about yourself.
You do.
So you don't care as much, and then like your body is tight.
Yeah.
Even if you have like the man boobs, but
Yep.
it tightens them up because
Yeah.
they're just straining muscles where they're just like, oh my god.
Well, it's like
great.
That's what mine sound like. They're like, ah! I'm like, you guys gotta quiet down. We're in public.
Sorry! It just hurts so much!
Listen, tit muscles, you need to shut your goddamn mouth.
I'm gonna fucking put some cigarettes out on you.
Oh
On the topic of working out before going out, Arnold Schwarzenegger would work out before appearing in Predator. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true of all movies, but I remember specifically.
There's a lot of people that do that. There's people that do like push-ups before takes and stuff to make their muscles look bigger.
Funny to me.
It's like it's so funny because it's like that's what everyone expects of men in movies.
Yeah.
And then here we are, schlubby fat guys, but we're not supposed to say anything about that.
Yeah.
Like, that's the image that we're given, but it's not. Women are gonna want to fuck you if you're bigger. But that's not fucking what happens. So it's like because there's like fat guys like me that have a girlfriend.
Dude, I was watching The Island with Scarlett Johansson and Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Came out in 2005, 2005. And I don't want to sound weird. I don't think this sounds... I'm going to not preface this by saying anything. I'm just going to say it. In one scene, Ewan McGregor takes his shirt off. And he's like... It's in the morning and he's like changing. Mm-hmm. And I was watching it and it was amazing because... He was like muscular, but he wasn't like ridiculously built.
Ripped, yeah.
He looked like a normal dude. Like he looked like he like did push-ups basically, and that's it. And it was he had like a hairy chest and stuff. And it really stuck with me because you don't see that at all anymore.
No, you don't.
At all. I mean, it is literally toned, and muscular, and shaved chest.
I'm Gerard Bettler. I've been working forever on my 300 body.
Yeah. Well, my question then is, like, when did that body become unacceptable to show in films? Because 2005 is pretty recent. I mean, it's kind of recent.
I think Mark Ruffalo had his shirt off in Hulk, Avengers, didn't
that's
he?
an interesting thing to say.
And Begin Again, if you saw that.
But I feel like that doesn't count, because that's not an action, like...
it's not an action movie. Oh, okay. I see
well,
what
my
you're
thing is,
saying.
like, I see how Avengers... And it doesn't count for Avengers, because, like, he's in shape. But he doesn't need to be a huge muscular dude because he turns into a huge muscular dude.
That's true. But no one's going to fuck the Hulk.
Yeah, I mean...
People are going to fuck Bruce Banner.
Someone would fuck the Hulk, I'm sure. You can find... There are people
there a
marrying
lady
serial
Hulk?
killers. There's a She-Hulk. I think they're cousins, though, or something. I actually have no idea. I don't know.
That's acceptable.
Yeah, apparently that's acceptable. Well, they can't have kids anyways because they're all going to be little mini Hulks, so if anything, they would have to adopt.
If you're the Hulk fucking a lady Hulk, can you only have sex when you're the Hulks and then create a baby when you are...
Oh my God.
Like, was she just Lady Hulk for 9 months?
Can you imagine what would happen...
Just staying pissed. I'm feeling like I'm gonna come down. No, you have to get angry again. Otherwise, this baby's gonna die.
Like, and if she was She-Hulk when she gave birth, she wouldn't feel any pain, I feel like.
I mean, it would just make her more angry.
Yeah, and she'd just get bigger and bigger, which would be good for the child.
God, we should go to comics and like look at the comics.
We really should, because this is an odd concept. It's almost like discussing Superman having sex with Lois Lane.
Yeah,
Would it be like a
that.
shotgun blast when he launched him his
semen?
Yeah.
Just blows out
There's
the
a
top
lot
of
of
her
semen
head.
talk right now.
It
This
is
is
all right.
almost weird.
We're both backed up. It's
yeah,
fine.
obviously. So
your cool shirt.
And so that's a little bit of this American Ultra t-shirt. So you're saying I can wear a small t-shirt that looks kind of like it's from Hot Topic in public, even though I'm 25.
Yeah, fuck it. You don't have to. Don't worry about what anyone else thinks.
That's
Fuck 'em.
true. That's true.
That guy's wearing a small t-shirt and he's clearly a large.
Jeff, I don't like that. I almost want to, every single time we discuss a shirt, I'll just go change and put it on.
So, well, I'm wearing a Heisenberg t-shirt.
See?
Can you see this one?
That's awesome. And it's the written, like, the artist version of Heisenberg. It's not actually him.
My buddy Stu was on the podcast. He bought this for me just randomly.
Right.
Like, surprised me with it. And I was like, what the fuck? Thank you. And,
Did you say it like that? Like,
no.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, bitch?
But what the fuck, star?
Can you tell me what the tag says? I don't know what kind of shirt it is, but it's real comfy.
Okay, let's see. See, this is jerseys, which is a large. See, like, I don't know about jerseys. I feel like personally, I would.
Feel it.
It actually feels not too bad. I must say.
This is like my new favorite shirt.
That's exactly what this feels like.
Yeah. So this is next level.
Yeah.
I also have a V for Vendetta shirt, which is just the face of V on it, and I really like that one. But that's one that I don't wear out a lot because I think it's the material. I got it at FYE.
Okay.
And I think it's just, I don't like wearing it out,
Dude,
without like a shirt over it.
You should, that's what I don't like is, I like to be able to wear my shirts without having to think about wearing a shirt.
Well, I need to lose more weight because I am self-conscious about it because my tits are much bigger than yours, so I have to worry about that.
How's that going? Can I ask you about that?
It's fine, working out, just doing bench presses and, doing the curls and doing sit-ups, so it's helping my core, and then trying to eat a little less, so then that helps the belly around the waist.
What's your diet been looking like?
Just whatever, but less of whatever.
Just less of whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. You should introduce avocados into your life. They are amazing.
I know, they are. I
They
just
are.
don't.
Yeah, I just don't.
I just don't.
Avocado
I
toast,
don't know.
baby. That's where it's at.
Avocado toast.
Mashing up avocados with some lemon juice and salt and pepper and spreading that like butter on toast. It's so good. It's
I'll have to do
creamy
that.
and delicious.
I'm just never home. Like these past 3 days have been me being home because I had the weekend off of work, and I just haven't made food for myself. I've literally had a bowl of cereal, and then we went to Stella's, and then I didn't really eat on Wednesday.
At all?
I had cereal. Like, it's mainly cereal that I'm eating.
Really?
So cereal and milk.
Interesting.
And then, this diet is terrible. So I'm not really eating much.
Interesting. Well, that's good.
I just don't fucking care.
Yeah. You know what you really should do? You should introduce running into your life. Or jogging.
I could, but I just don't have time.
Well, I mean...
Like, I have, 15 minutes to set aside to, work on the old temple.
The temple. See, I don't know, because you are definitely much more in tune with progressing your creative outlets than I am. I'm much more, what's the word? I'm almost like a couch potato minus the actually just sitting on a couch. Because, I'll work, and then I'll come home, and, I don't necessarily, do any writing or anything like that. Sometimes I do, but usually I like to just, hang out with people. That's a huge thing I love.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love calling up anybody. And
do
just
too.
saying, let's do something. Or I'll go... That's it. I don't know. I guess that's kind of a bad example. I love cooking and doing laundry.
I'd like to cook. That's the thing that I'd like to do. Anyway, let's get back to shirts.
Shirts. We're getting too far off topic here. So that's a little bit about this. But you can find a ton of crazy stuff at Salvation Army. And I mean, I love obviously going out and still buying shirts that represent bands and or breweries or restaurants that I enjoy.
Do you have a Pyramid Scheme t-shirt?
I do have a Pyramid
I
Scheme
thought you might.
t-shirt.
Those are really cool t-shirts.
Yeah, they are. Should I go get it?
You fucking want to.
I kind of want to. Would it be weird, every single time they're just going to be like,
It's not that
why is
weird.
Kevin missing for 30 seconds right now?
I mean, I'm just going to play music during these.
Like a Jeopardy thing?
No, I was going to play some barn shit.
Oh my god!
From the reunion. Kevin, Wes, and I got together and performed some random stuff in the barn.
It was beautiful.
It's beautiful, so we'll play some of that right now while he changes his shirt.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, I actually have another one to try in after this.
Take two. And does that help? Yeah, I'll let you start. Yeah. Oh yeah. Walking down the street, looking for a parking spot. Can't find nothing in this godforsaken fucking town. Look at that, I got
So I'm wearing this t-shirt now. It's a pyramid scheme t-shirt.
It has a T-Rex on it.
And he is wearing a leather jacket and holding a pistol. And there's a little duck flying in the background. And
This is it's Mad Max.
Mad Rex.
Yeah.
Because it's a T-Rex. So this shirt is interesting to me because it's very arty.
It's a large, right?
It is a large.
It looks like an XL.
I know, that's the one thing I thought was strange.
It's probably is it Gildan?
No, it's not. It's American Apparel,
Interesting.
who aren't too bad. I have another t-shirt, and I'm not going to change this time,
That's fine.
that Garrett saw me wear on Wednesday. We hung out on Wednesday when we were doing the Barn Jam sesh, and it's a blue shirt with like one of those old-fashioned four-engined, like four-propellered cargo planes. But instead of dropping like packages, it was dropping Tetris blocks, and that's the shirt. And I don't know what it means, but it was interesting to me.
That's cool.
And that is also a large American Apparel shirt. So I don't get.
Weird.
That's what I'm saying, because that fit pretty well, I thought. And this, like, I do like this shirt because I don't have anything this color or this design.
But like the idea that it doesn't hug your neck.
Yeah.
I don't like a t-shirt that doesn't hug my neck.
I want it to be a little closer
Good.
up there, you
Yeah.
know? I love my chest hair, but, you know, seeing just a little bit of it is kind of weird to me. I just want to, like, I don't know.
If you're gonna show a little bit of chest hair, you got to go all out and
Exactly.
show the whole shebang.
So, I don't know, you know? I mean, it looks kind of like a large at the same time, you know? I mean, like,
Yeah.
the shoulder, you know, the stitching right along the shoulder, as long as it doesn't go too far up your clavicle,
Yeah.
then it's okay. And this doesn't go too far up the clavicle, and yet somehow it feels too big.
It is weird to me when like it is that perfect right at the shoulder blade, or the shoulder.
Yeah.
And then like the arm is so short on
Yeah.
the thing, and I don't understand.
And then your
shirts that
armpit
do
hair
that.
comes out, which is bound to happen even on a large shirt. But sometimes it's like you get a large and like it rides up.
You
It's like
lift your arm and then
yeah, because like the sleeves are perfect on the outside, but on the inside they're like trimmed too much. It's almost like wearing a pair of pants that are like fitted. I've never had actually fitted pants, but I would assume this is
I
what
haven't
it's
either.
like.
I'm not that kind of white.
Yeah, like so. How do I put? So like yeah, your groin it's like a little bit tighter on the inseam than on the outseam.
Yeah.
And it's like that works for that, I guess, because your pubes aren't just showing if you lift your leg up. But if you lift your arm up,
You have pubes?
well, a little. Manscaping is certainly ingrained in our culture. Let's put it that way.
It's It looks bigger though. It looks bigger.
Oh my god, how come you got so big? Oh god.
I shaved it. What was I was gonna say something about the yeah, there's plenty of shirts that I've had that because I used to be an XL, which that was in high school, and would just bloat out of shirts, so I'd have to get XLs. And now I'm down to large, and my pants went down a size. Like I lost a lot of weight after high school because I was with a huge twat, and we just both got fat together.
That's cute.
And then I made an effort to start losing weight, and then I did, and then I got a new girlfriend, and then I gained a bunch of weight while I was with her. And then it's like every time I'm single,
basically, you should be monogamous. No, wait, not monogamous. Sorry, that's the opposite definition of what I'm looking for. Single, totally single.
well, it's like no, I'm in a relationship now, and I'm making a strenuous effort to actually not gain a ton of weight. So now I've stayed at the same, like I'm still wearing large shirts, and you know, I will never get down to a medium because that's just not the way that my body works.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to get.
So like, cause I'm less than 6 foot tall, and I'm just not going to be a medium. But yeah, I mean I feel good about that I'm still in the same. And then I got Levi's, and I was like, I'm really going to commit to fitting in these, and then I bought them, and I was like, all right, shit, I actually fit into the 34s.
Nice,
All right, cool.
way to go.
Thank you.
That's like actually what I wear. Well, not all the time. It kind of depends. Certain sizes jeans on the topic of
Yeah,
clothes.
Levi's like fit perfectly, and then like Urban Pipeline, no thanks. Fucking Old Navy, I used to wear Old Navies, and those were like 34s, but that's when I was fat, so they run a size bigger.
So they
it's
were
like-
35s.
So they were 36s.
Oh shit! Oh duh. Okay.
Yeah, so like they were, if you got those same pants in like, you know, a 34 at Kohl's, they'd be too small.
Yeah.
Because they're actually 36s.
So Old Navy, you're saying
you can be
always
fatter,
a size
but wear
up.
the skinny size.
So like if I was a 32 at Kohl's, I'd be a 34 at Old Navy, or
You'd
I'd
be
be
a
a 30.
30
I'd be a
at
30.
Old Navy.
Wow, that's weird. They're making you. It's like they're trying to make you feel
Think that-
skinnier.
Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, this was like 10 years ago. So
I mean,
who knows?
I don't go to Old Navy ever anymore. I
don't
been there.
either.
I haven't been there in like years.
If I'm going to any place in that wing of the mall, I go to FYE.
Yeah.
And then get a cool fucking t-shirt.
Yep. That's really interesting. I like when I go to the mall. First of all, I don't like going to the mall.
You want to go?
I would actually.
When
I
do you wanna
really
go
would
again?
literally
You wanna go
go
next
to the
week?
mall.
All right, cool.
Let's do it. Let's
do it.
Let's go see.
I want to go there, and I have to go to Guitar Center to go get a drum ring.
See, I'd rather just go there. I don't even play any instruments. I'd rather go there.
Yeah?
I will say this much about
I'll
the
drive,
mall.
fuck it.
I feel like, and I literally would do that.
All right, perfect.
But I made this connection with Wesley, one of our guest hosts. I don't know if he was a guest host. He was just a guest, I guess. What is a guest?
I mean, he was still a host.
I feel like,
we're-
because we were equally talking.
If we have 8 people on it, we'll all be guest hosts.
Yeah, exactly. We'll all be co-hosts. We're just co-hosts.
Co-hosts, yeah. All right.
We're all one on the same team, baby. We're batting for humans, not for straight or gay or black or white or, well, Democrat or Republican. They can go fuck themselves. But fucking, what the fuck were we talking? Okay, so fucking talking about fucking Old Navy, that wing of the mall. The mall. This is my thing about the mall. When you're a teenager, the mall is awesome because you can walk around. You have like freedom to walk around and go
Yeah.
places. And then when you're an adult, downtown is the new mall because downtown features all of those same places, but in classier locations and with better products and better like brands. So like if I'm gonna go get like a Philly sub, I'm not going to fucking Great Steak and Potato in the mall. I'm going to like Fat Johnny's, or I'm going to, I feel like there's another Fat Jimmy's or something.
Fat Phillies.
Yeah,
I don't
something.
know,
There's
just
a lot
made
of
up.
fats in there, but you know you can do that, and then you can walk around the corner of the comic book store or get a coffee across the street.
Yeah,
and it's
so you
like
go downtown.
it's
Yeah.
more cultured. And not that actually, I think the mall is equally cultured as a city because it is its own microcosm of craziness.
There's a ton of shit there, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Barnes & Noble. It's the only place you'll find a Barnes & Noble pretty much anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
FYEs.
I feel like there's a toy store in there still. There's a couple
Yeah.
of shoe stores.
Build-A-Bear.
Most of it is
Mac
clothing
store.
related, though.
Oh, for sure. There's a ton of clothes. I mean, that's where all the cool kids in high school get their clothes.
Yeah.
At. They get it at Abercrombie or
Isn't that
Hollister. I can't believe those places are still fucking...
Me
like, there's
either.
kids that we went to school with that are no longer wearing those clothes, that now kids are going to the mall and still getting those clothes.
Yeah.
Like, they're still in.
But think about it. I mean, like those...
PacSun, you know?
Like PacSun, one of my friends at work was wearing a PacSun t-shirt today, and I said, that's a cool shirt. Before you judge me, the shirt, it was a t-shirt, it was like a light red, and it was definitely like a nice fabric. Like, you know how like, it wasn't solid red, it felt like a gray almost, you know? Like,
Okay.
gray has like almost splotches of white
Yeah,
in it.
okay.
That's what kind of red it was.
I like those.
Me too. And then it had a pocket, and I never see shirts with pockets. I just realized I totally need to get one of those.
Mm-hmm.
T-shirt with a pocket, and the pocket was like floral. Like, and that's where the
Oh, I like
PacSun
those.
image, I guess, would come in.
Yeah, I like those.
I do too. Like, I don't see them very often, but like when I saw that, I was like, you know, that's cool. It didn't have the name on there or
Yeah.
anything. I hate it when stores
and a dumb
advertise
logo.
themselves. It's like, hey, I'm wearing a Gap T-shirt because it says Gap on it.
Could you tell?
Yeah,
Could you tell?
or Old Navy is famous, I feel like, for doing that. They always
Yeah.
used to have like that weird truck logo. Do
Yeah.
you remember that? The old truck and said Old Navy on it. I was like, what the fuck is up with people wearing, hey, free advertisement, guys. Here's $20 for me to advertise for you.
Yeah.
And it fits kind of okay, I guess.
It's just overpriced, expensive stuff. I mean, that's why, you know, like, it always it fascinates me that you go to Salvation Army to look for shirts. It's like, I always want to know where those shirts came from in the first place.
Yeah.
So I could get more cool shirts like that from the original source.
See, then you're paying full price too.
Yeah.
And you know, cheapskate me. I mean, if I go through, this has become my new searching for DVDs. I love buying movies, but they're kind of expensive. Even the cheap ones are still kind of expensive. But you go to Salvation Army, you got some time on your hands, time to kill. Really, you're like, I'm
Yeah.
bored. I'm gonna go. I'll hang out at the Salvation Army. You search through hundreds of T-shirts and you find 3 awesome ones.
Yep.
$3 out the door, and you have 3 kick-ass T-shirts.
Maybe I'll go there. Because I have some Kohl's cash. I'm an avid Kohl's shopper. And I only get cheap shit there.
So explain Kohl's Cash to me, because I'm in the market for looking for a credit card to start building a credit rating.
Okay, so I have a Kohl's charge card, and then I have $300 credit limit on that. And then every month you pay $25 off of it. There's no interest unless you miss a payment, so there's no
So it's $25 a month, and then you always purchase clothes with it. Is that what I'm hearing so far?
Yeah, you can get whatever.
I actually don't
at
know how
Kohl's.
these work. I
You
mean,
can get
I'm so ignorant.
Yeah,
of this
you can
subject.
only shop at Kohl's with your Kohl's charge. So then you get in the mail either 15, 20%, or 30% off coupons that you get to like peel off and see. And I have a 30% off. So whatever I buy, 30% off will come off of that. And then plus any $50 you spend, you get $10 in Kohl's cash. So you get, $10 whatever. And then I have the Yes to You rewards program, which you can also get an additional 30% off. And then I think I have one more offer too. So like I got a belt the other day. I was going through Minnesota. I clearly stopped in Minnesota because they don't have tax on clothes, which that's the reason we went that one time.
Holy shnikes.
They don't have tax on clothing, so I got a belt that was listed for $30 for $8.50.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy, actually. That's amazing.
And then those things are built back up, and it's been a month. So,
But you do, I mean...
but I'll probably go and I'll look today, and I'll be like, I just want this pair of corduroys, and they're $12, so they'll be like $3 walking out the door.
See, my question is, and I'm genuinely curious because...
always go to the clearance racks too.
Yeah,
and Levi's
definitely.
don't have the
clearance.
You can't get Levi's for those. You can't use those coupons and shit on.
It's kind of
Levi's.
crappy.
Yeah, I couldn't get a Levi's belt and get like one of the coupons that I had, and I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna go get another belt."
Especially when you know that cashier can just type it in real quick.
Well, I don't even blame the cashier. I blame Levi's for like that's just how.
True.
I mean, they're that quality of a product, I guess.
Yeah,
just being made in Bangladesh or whatever.
Yeah. Well, my thing is like, I don't blame the cashier because they're just doing their job.
Yeah, they're just.
But at the same time, they literally have that ability. It's like if someone.
It was a new girl, so like it was a big thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like, I need to call someone over. She was real sweet. It's just like 18, new job. It was fun.
Gross. Oh, they're incompetent. I'm sorry. Teenagers, man. Teenagers at work, they are... I don't want to say the worst.
Yeah.
But they are the worst, technically. I mean, they have to be
They're
because
the
they
worst
just
at their
entered
job
the...
because they just started.
Yeah, they just started. Like, they don't know what the workforce is like. But what I wanted to ask was, is it worth paying $25 a month? Because even if you haven't shopped there that month, you still paid $25 for it, right?
No, you only pay $25 off of what... So if you, like... It's the same with a credit card. So if you pay... Or you buy, $100 worth of stuff, and then you pay $25 the next month, and then the month after that, and the month after that, and the month after that, because that's 4 months, that's $25 each. That's
Okay,
$100.
so you're paying
And then
it
once
off.
you pay it all off,
Right.
you don't have to worry about it.
I see how it works.
So yeah, it's like you're not paying $25 for the card, you're paying $25 off of what you have purchased through your
Okay.
card.
See, I don't have a credit card. I've never learned that. I've never had a class on that.
I
I've
have
never...
2 of them, and then also the Kohl's charge.
Yeah, so your credit rating must be really good then. Seems like.
I missed a PayPal payment.
That's not bad. I feel like that wouldn't
And
reflect too
that's
poorly
like
on you.
that's PayPal credit. It's not even like a credit card
Yeah.
company. So and I've missed my Kohl's a couple times but I've always had the charges tacked off because fucking like the way that I set it up was like through another account, and then that account got like a ton of shit, like a ton of money stolen from it, but I didn't have any money in the account because it was connected to my PayPal. So then what happened was I had to call my bank, have them cancel it, and then everything was moved to another account. And then I still had my Kohl's set up with the previous account, so they tried to take money out of it, and then they're like, there's no money in here. And then I called them, I was like, that account is not working anymore, so take it out of this. So I gave them the other account, and then they're like, okay. And all they did was they take that month out of that account, and they don't put it on the record. It's now my job to go and do that, but they didn't tell me that until the 3rd month it happened.
Oh.
I was like, you fucking pieces of shit.
Dude, human error is what messes up any transaction.
I know. So then, yeah, I had to go, and my PayPal account was linked to another account that was shitty, and then, yeah, so those are the things. Like, it's never been in amount of money. Like, I've always been fine to pay it off. So I'm actually about to pay off my 2 credit cards that I have. So I'm very excited about that.
That's cool.
So once that's all paid off, I can save up super for New York again. Hopefully.
Are you gonna move back out there? You're saying?
I kind of want to. I kind of don't. Like, my inspiration right now is like Prince never left Minnesota. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, I can travel. I can do, if I have enough money to travel and do whatever the fuck I want to do, like, I can just save up enough. I'll be fine. I honestly, I don't care. I think career-wise, it's like once you start not really, it's not caring. It's more of a lackadaisical, I'm good enough to let this happen to me, rather than like, fuck, I'm gonna go get her, I'm gonna do it. Ooh. And then you get too stressed out about trying to chase the dream that you just get super stressed out. And
Interesting.
I'm feeling so good about everything right now. And this past 2 weeks has been just murder. Like, it's been like I've wanted to quit comedy. I've just been fucking terrible. And then this past couple days, it just felt pretty great. I've been pretty great lately, so that's good.
People have slumps.
Yeah, it was like a slump, and then I did not know what to do, and then playing in the barn really helped. We'll put another song in right now. And, just that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Let's get back to shirts.
That's good to know. So, about shirts, let's see, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Just to name a couple quick ones, I mean, I don't know how detailed we're supposed to get, because we explained some interesting ones. I have like a Siciliano's Market t-shirt. That place is awesome. I love that place. I have a Terra Grand Rapids t-shirt. Terra is a great restaurant in Easttown. Yeah, I mean, there's so many. I have a ton of t-shirts, dude. They match all.
Are you always in, like, the mood for new shirts?
Pretty much, especially now they've discovered this cachet of shirts for cheap.
Good to know.
Yeah, large, baby. Large, next level. That's what I'm always looking for. I got like a Salt Lake City camp 2013 shirt that was literally a large, and it was the right t-shirt material. I was like, yeah, I'll buy it for $1. It's like RoboCop. I'd buy it for $1.
I might go to Salvation Army and look around.
Dude, you should. I've been meaning to get a new jacket, but I'm afraid to go there because I can't wash a jacket. Like, I guess you could wash it. I've never washed a jacket.
I haven't either.
But you can. I think that they're machine washable.
Yeah, it depends on the jacket. Like,
I never thought about it.
Wash a leather jacket.
Well, no. I wouldn't wash a sport coat either. Darren!
What's up?
What's up, dude?
Hi.
This is Garrett.
Garrett,
This is my co-host of the podcast that we do together.
Nice. Am I on this?
Yeah, if you want to be.
I gotta go to Torch Lake.
Sweet! Torch Lake is a Blake. Cool. Thanks, man. So Darren's my roommate.
He's a guest on the podcast.
And he's going to Torch Lake. And that's that.
I'll torch you. All right.
Don't do that. Cool. Well, thanks for listening, guys. That's a little bit about my t-shirt collection, and Garrett's. I suppose we talked about your Heisenberg shirt, and
yeah, the V for Vendetta shirt. I do have a Jurassic World t-shirt.
Oh, nice. Is it actually cool, or?
Yeah, it's a Raptor Squad, and it's got all 4 Raptors with their names, and then they're like, it's kind of like a peacock kind of combination.
Oh, Chris Pratt in the middle,
and Chris Pratt's in the middle with his sunglasses on, looking super cool.
Heck yeah.
What else? I have a Generation Cool t-shirt with Bart Simpson on it, but he's like got a bunch of tattoos and stuff.
I love that shirt.
It's a really cool shirt.
That we should tweet out. We should just tweet all these out.
We should.
In rapid fire succession. Look at this! Look at this! Hey, would you look at this? Would you look at this?
You're gonna have to. Would you look at that?
Would you just look at that?
Yeah, I don't think I have any more shirts. I have like a couple like guitar shirts. I have one that says guitar, bass, drums, and then it's like a mashup of guitars, bass.
You know, it's like one big
drums.
Instrument with all of them together.
With like music notes flying out.
I would like to see that. That sounds unique, I feel like.
I just don't wear it out because it's one of those weird ones that like fits weird, so you don't wear it.
It's not quite there.
Yeah.
It's almost there, but it's not quite there.
But it's probably Gildan, actually.
That's what I'm saying, man.
And Fruit of the Loom is not good either.
No, they're not.
And Hanes.
They're not. And you know, it's funny, you can kind of tell based on the tag, it looks kind of like it's just stuck there and it's kind of tacky looking.
It's
almost.
that mass
enormous
production type
That's
of
what I'm
thing.
saying.
So,
if you actually go to one of the easy ways, if you do end up going to Salvation Army, way I do it is just go through each shirt, look at it for 0.2 seconds, and just check the tag. If it immediately says Gildan, which is literally 90% of them, just see you later.
All right.
Which sucks because I want a Grand Rapids Community College shirt. I think that'd be really cool to have to represent, you know? But they're all so bad and lame and poor quality and stuff.
Just gross. And
I know. It's stupid.
Well, this has been fun. I think we
got
completed what our mission was.
It was. Hopefully we can go out on a joke somewhere. And then we laugh hysterically.
You're a joke.
Fuck you! Thanks for listening to the Kerrit podcast, guys.
The parent cod past.
The parent cod piece. Okay, don't do that.
You know that's what we're ending on, right?